What's up, guys? We're back with another letting the wheel decide my war attack. The only thing different about this is I added Queen Charge Meteor Golems. It's actually the attack I'm gonna use for next season. It, it's so fun. It really is. It's just so fun to do that, like Queen Charge with the jelly with the warden behind it, and it's just it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh, yeah, I've still just given up on Legends for this season. So, next season, we're going to do good. We're going to get good defense, good luck, and we're going to get top 1,000. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's do our first spins and see what the wheel makes us use for war attack. Let's see. Blizzard Lalo. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Let's spin it one more time. We can do Blizzard. Blizzard, if you get enough value with the Blizzard, you should be fine generally. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we might be fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Well, we didn't get... Usually, I would be happy if I got something like a fireball or something, or like meteor golems where I know I could get 1 3-star for my team. But this is gonna take skill. These are skill armies. These aren't no skill like meteor golems. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna go make... I already have a blizzard army actually. But I'm gonna go pick the base I'm gonna attack and plan them, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. I got the Barch army. We're gonna do Barch first because I think it's gonna be easier, believe it or not. Just because, wait till you see this base. Oh shit, we don't have an ice block. We actually really need an ice block. What do we take out? Well, I guess we have to take out this. That's what the only thing I don't like about Fireball is, like, it takes so many fucking spells to actually do it. And, like, quite frankly, I think it's ridiculous. But, yeah, we need an ice block, faux show. I just hope we have enough spells to support our heroes. I don't know if we're going to, though. That's the problem. Hold up. Okay. You know what? I don't think we need a rage spell for normal mode. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take more totems and another freeze. Cause I just don't foresee us needing a rage. Really. And I would take 5 or 4 invis, but to get this to the rage reliably, I would feel a lot more comfortable if I had 5 invises instead of 4, because I don't know where the Teslas are, and that's the main issue. Or if I mess up an invis, I'm also worried about placing invis here in this damn mortar, because mortars and air defenses are just they have a history and a reputation of not going invisible, so that's kind of the issue with that. And the plan is, obviously, to fireball this rage tower, send our king in here, send our fucking queen into here with a log launcher to hopefully get this, and then send our RC down into this compartment right here with a rocket spear and all that good stuff, and hopefully, and recall the warden over here, and hopefully be able to keep his dumbass alive, and 3-star. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I honestly think this is the best plan that we have. So, well, I guess there's only one thing left to do, is to get into it. I still need to plan the blizzard. The blizzard is gonna be so fucking hard. Like, you have no idea. There's just so many things that just counter blizzard. Poison spells, the long shot, fucking just bombs. There's so many things that counter blizzard. You have to find, like, the perfect base. And I found a base, but I wouldn't... And it's got a lot of blizzard value, but I just don't trust Lalo, really, because Lalo dies, like, immediately as soon as you place it on the board. So, that's kind of the issue with Lalo, but let's let's go ahead and try to do this, bro. Dude, I really hope this works. Oh my god. Let's get into it. So we're starting our stuff up here. Please no Teslas. I knew there would be Teslas. That's the issue. Okay, this is actually fine. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Once he takes this out, we're gonna shoot the fireball. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. I got hella nervous. I kind of need him to take out the rest of that stuff right there before we recall. Damn, that's an ass ton of fucking value though. Holy shit. I think our biggest issue might be time, honestly. I can't believe we got the fireball there and didn't. Recall over here with a furnace. Wall break. King. Queen. Another wall break. 2 ice golems. This. Oh, this guy's a different CC than the other guys. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, this actually looks really good. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean... dude. That's insane. Well, dude, that's crazy. Oh my god. See, that's why, like... Dude, that's absolutely insane. It's because of all the fireball value. You know what I mean? Like, the fireball value is just absolutely crazy. Let's go ahead and plan for the Blizzard. Thank God we at least got a 3-star for the team, because I can almost guarantee you this Blizzard isn't going to work. I used to be the GOAT at Blizzard at Town Hall 11. That was back in the day, though. By back in the day, I mean that was probably like a couple years ago when I was Town Hall. Probably like two years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I was at Town Hall 11. Damn, the game has come so far since then. It's actually insane. Okay, this is the base we're gonna hit for Blizzard. So I got an idea for this. So obviously there's the Invis core, and if you guys know anything about Lalo, you've probably seen Macaroon COC attack a base like this, or bases similar to this with Blizzard. And he does it weird, and I'm not nearly skilled enough for it. He actually does the Sui part first, and somehow triggers the Invis, and then he sends the Blimp in. No, wait, no, he doesn't even trigger the Invis. He just does the Sui first, and then goes in with the Blimp, and I don't know, he's just insane. But I'm not nearly skilled enough to do that, or at least I don't think so. I've tried it, and I've made it work. But, you know, it's taken me like fucking 5 or 6 attempts, and, you know, we only have 1. So I think what the plan is, we're bringing 6 Invis, which is a lot for a Blizzard, if you guys don't know anything about Blizzard. 6 Invis is a lot, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to send my Blimp, I'm going to use a Lava Hound right here, send my Blimp in, use a Totem as well, just to make sure. I'm going to try to get the Blimp into this compartment right here, right? And hopefully it's going to trigger this Invis, right? And while it triggers the Invis, the Blizzard, like the super wizards, are gonna work on this revenge tower and all this other stuff. And then once it's done, once the wizards are done with that, then they'll turn back for the core. And something we gotta do is we actually have to delay the rage spell. We have to use the rage spell after, like, once the invis is done making everything invisible. And I think then we're gonna send the heroes down through this compartment. Hopefully get the monolith. If not, it should be fine. And then we're gonna try to damn, I don't even know, cause if we try to blimp, there's still gonna be stuff in the core that needs taken out. So I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna deal with taking that stuff out, if I'm being honest with you. Dude, fuck, hold up, I might have to rethink this, honestly. Because the thing that I'm worried about is it's not gonna get this multi, this scatter, this other multi. Now I could send like the main pack of Lalo through here, even though there's a Gigabomb. We could still use the Eternal Tome, I guess, right there. Or we could low-key just flip it around. Like, we could just send the blimp in right here, send our Sui through there, Lalo up this side. We have the Revenge Tower, yeah, but we could use the Eternal Tome for that, okay. But still, it remains the same. How do we deal with... It would be this multi and this other multi. How would we deal with that? That's the question that I do not know. I guess we could, like, place the RC to the side right here and then hope that the RC kind of makes her way inside, and that would kind of be our way. And then you have an Ice Hound at first right there, so it freezes this and this and this, and place loons right there while the main pack goes in, so kind of push them, and then have another Lava Hound up here and to help kind of push. But even then you have the Minion Prince to deal with, and it's all just a whole... It's all a gamble, you could say, because it's hard to, like... Because I could try to, like, take out this with the war, or I could try to take out this with the king, take out, like, this section with the queen, possibly get that, maybe, and then I could send a blimp in through there and land it on the town hall, ideally, in theory, and make it, and obviously it would go invisible. And if I make the heroes invisible, the wizards would run across here to the CC, and then I could make them invisible again, and then the invisibility would wear off, and then they'd be out of the range of the long shot of him exploding, so then I could use the rage and take out the whole core. But then you have to Lalo everything, and then it becomes exceedingly difficult to Lalo everything. And that's assuming that the wizards don't start attacking this Minion Prince or this king. So that's why it's hard. That is why it's difficult. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's normal mode, but still, it's like, well, I guess our best... You know what? We're just gonna stick to the original plan. We're not gonna worry about the multi and the core. Fuck that. We're not gonna worry about any of that. We're just gonna attack, and we're gonna 3-star. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this. We got everything we need. Yes, sir. So the Frost Flake should be awesome. Usually you run a Hog Puppet on this, but I think a Frost Flake will actually be dope. So let's see if I can make Blizzard work. So obviously we're just gonna blimp with a totem. Wait for the rage, or wait for the invis before I use the rage. There we go, now we use the rage. Kinda. Oh my god, it killed half of our super wizards. Oh my god, we're fucked. Dude, the shit killed the long shot. He fucking killed the long shot. God damn it. Okay, we're fucked. I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We're screwed. And this dude's got witches in the CC. The fuck? That's why we have a wizard. But yeah, I mean, like, we're like, indefinitely screwed now just because the long shot. That's why, like, Blizzard just doesn't work at Town Hall 18. Because of the long shot, like, specifically. Like, that's one of the driving factors. Because it's like, oh, nice, and everything's just gonna go, and he's gonna go to the side. That's sick. It's actually sick. Maybe just so we don't 1-star. Oh, dude, we're gonna fucking 1-star now. Because of this fucking Blizzard. Oh my god. Dude, this is so fucking screwed. Like, this is why Lalo just doesn't fucking work at Town Hall 18. Because of this reason, specifically. Dude, see, look, and the Giga Bomb completely killed everything. Can we get the Town Hall, please? Please? Oh, dude. Well, that's a 1-star. All because, see, that's why people don't use Lalo. Because here was my other option that I could have did for Blizzard. I could have attacked this base, right? Unconventional, not good, kind of doesn't make for good content, because I could have landed the Blizzard on this monolith, right? Used the totem, used the freeze, got it right there, took out all of this, right? And then I could have sent my heroes down here and Lalo down this way, but Lalo is so weak that I honestly think that even if I took out all of this core with the Blizzard and send our heroes down here and Lalo down this way with the Flake, I still think it would 1-star just because of the long shot. I think it would 1-star because of the long... Even if I save the Eternal Tome for the complete back end and all of my spells, I still think it would 1-star because the Town Hall isn't a defense, so Lalo doesn't target it. And mostly it's just because of the long shot, right? Because the long shot, he explodes when he dies, which I think that's like, because it was a good idea, right? Like, making the Town Hall not a defense, like that's cool, right? But, so people were like, oh, well, Blizzard's gonna be back, you know, whatever. But it's like you can't even do it, because people tend to surround the Town Hall with defenses, right? So when you try to Blizzard, if you make the long shot explode when he dies, it just completely negates the purpose of making the Town Hall not a defense like Town Hall 17. It makes it no point, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that the Town Hall shouldn't have something to protect it. I'm just saying that having the long shot explodes, it only affects Blizzard. And people were very excited when they learned that the Town Hall wasn't a defense. They were very excited because they thought Blizzard would be back. But we all quickly realized that you can't Blizzard because of the long shot exploding. So, like, that's what's, like, stupid, because it's like it doesn't... You know, they made steps forward towards Blizzard just to make one huge step back and make it impossible, you know what I mean? Because, and it's not like his exploding range is like far, or it's not like it's short or anything. It's super far, you know what I mean? It's super far, like his range of exploding. Like, watch this. He's right here, right? My wizards are over here. Now let's this is gonna take a minute, but see, he's over here now, right? Okay, he's pretty close. Now maybe I should have, see, he was right there, and that shot just completely killed all of them. Like, that, I should have tried to make him invisible, But I didn't think he would stand so close. I thought he would stay over by the town hall. But yeah, so then we didn't get the town hall because all of our wizards were dead. That's why we won start. But that's why Blizzard just doesn't work now. Just because of the long shot exploding. And it's just, I don't know, it's just stupid. It's like Supercell just like teases us with like, oh, like, dude, you're gonna be able to do old school meta attacks like Blizzard and stuff. But then it's like, well, here's a thing that completely prevents it. And it's like, oh, well, why thank you? Why thank you? Because think about it. The long shot exploding doesn't affect meteor golems, doesn't affect fireball, doesn't affect dragons, doesn't affect anything but Blizzard. So they literally they were like, well, let's tease you in thinking that Blizzard's gonna come back just for us to make it be like, oh, well, just for you guys to realize that it's impossible because the long shot explodes. Number one, who at Supercell thought it was a good idea to make the long shot do splash damage, number one. And number two, who also thought it was a good idea, well, let's make him explode for 1,000 damage when he fucking dies. Dude, that motherfucker, he ain't human, man. He ain't regular, man. And he's a devil, man. Like, if he wanted them super archers out there, or super wizards out there, he went and did it on feet by himself. Like the long shot, he professed and confessed to be a demon. But, anyway. Yeah, I mean, we didn't complete it this time. We had a hard round this time. Blizzard and Barch, that's rough, man. That's crazy. But, yeah, that just shows that, like, your plan, like, the base, to make Blizzard work, is, like, your base has to be perfect, has to not have a long shot, or it has to, your defenses that you're trying to take out of the Blizzard can't be around the town hall. Like, that's one of the issues. But, yeah, the long shot, it's just ridiculous that he explodes, because it completely, I'm just repeating myself at this point, but goddamn does that frustrate me. Because it's like, and the king walked to the side. We could have gotten the town hall if he didn't walk off to the side like an idiot. Because the guy who the fuck puts witches in their CC is beyond me. Witches do absolutely nothing. If you put a super miner in there, like, I get that. Like, for example, like a super miner. Like, look at this guy, bro. It wasn't this guy. I thought I'd try, and then my warden died on that one, and I was like, okay, we're not doing that. This is a side note. But I was going to attack this base in Legends the other day. This is when I decided. I was like, no, maybe I'm not going to quit. And then I did this attack, and I was like, no, I'm quitting. Because I was like, I don't want to send him in here, because I got to have all this, and Nexpo, and all these heroes. It's like, he's probably going to die. Like, I'm probably not going to be able to save him. So I was like, well, let's start over here where there's less defenses and stuff, so we can, I might have already showed this in another video, but I don't remember. But let's place him over here so he has less defenses around him, so we can recall him over here, and like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know what I was thinking. But then look. Super miners. Oh, I did show this, because I showed you guys in the last one that that one super miner makes your warden go to auto ability, and it's not because of the super miner itself, it's just the bomb that he, like, leaves off when he, it's just the bomb that he leaves when they die. But this is the, if any of you actually watch till the end of my videos, which I doubt, this is the attack that I'm going to use for New Legends, not New Legends, sorry, for the next season of Legends. I really like this. The Fireball for Meteor Golems, for me, the Fireball takes too much spell space, right? And then not having the Eternal Tome kind of screws me sometimes. So that's why I was like, well, I do what the pros do. Not that pros do this in Legends or anything, I'm sure some do, but this just is, like, I just really like this, because you get to save all your hero abilities, you get to have Eternal Tome, you don't use nearly as many spells, and you pretty much get the same value as a Fireball. You can't get as deep a value, but it makes up for it having extra spells in the Eternal Tome. And it's unconventional, but I have 2 witches just for funneling purposes, because I have a very hard time funneling. So that's what I did. I probably should have used a log launcher on this base, but either way. But I found that the witches actually work very nicely with the with funneling purposes. It works really well. And this is like a base I've struggled on like in the past for like a lot with like different strategies. And this one, like this was my first time attacking it with this version of meteor gums, and it just wrecked. And it was like, I was like, holy shit! I was like, that's awesome. But anyways, that's the army that I'm gonna use for next season of Legends. I've given up this season, but anyways, I've run my mouth enough about Blizzard and other shit. I will see you guys next war.